Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Adlina binti Parapaza. S64463 will discuss about HRM case study 2, which is my part is question 1, which is discuss the steps that can be recommended to overhaul the safety program in the company. Okay, my point is, first, train employee well. To prevent job injuries, true training is essential. Ensure that every employer has access to and complete the required safety training for their roles. Second, reward employer for safe behavior. The use of incentive can help promote workplace safety. Maintain employer engagement by giving the incentive to those who adhere to safety procedure can significantly reduce workplace injuries. Third is collaborate with occupational therapists. As was already established, occupational medical practitioner can offer insightful advice on workplace injury and prevention. By visiting the workplace and location hazardous place, this physical can assist you in preventing workplace accidents. And for the fourth point is use label and sign. Label and signs are quite an available way to convey critical information. They are typically straightforward and really on image to explain risks and best practice for employer and all the staff safety in the company. And 5 is keep things clean. Accident might occur at work because of an untidy environment. Make sure to stack boards securely and to mop up spill as they occur, for the example. 6. Make sure employers that have the right tools and have regular equipment inspections. For example, a better product and a safer working environment are produced with the appropriate tools and equipment. All equipment needs to be regularly cleaned, serviced and inspected for the safety and healthy company and staff, also employer in the company. 7. Increase stretch breaks. Stretching breaks are a simple technique to achieve staff health and workplace economics. Stretching for about 5 minutes helps with the tight muscles and loosening joints, lowering the risk of repeated motion injuries, and it will secure our body and our mental, physical, be the conditioner better. 8. Implement safety protocol from the start. The first step in ensuring workplace safety to employee qualified personnel who pay close attention to the detail. Employees who adhere to safety regulation and carry out their duties in accordance with established procedures are the foundation of a safe workplace. 9. Keep an open dialogue. Make it simple to the workers to contact with any health and safety issues. They have the ability to immediately report hazard and spot potential issue, trouble spot, and you might have missed. And lastly is have regular meeting of workplace safety. Being over-prepared never hurts. Regular meetings to review safety procedures and talk about prevention keep workplace safety in the forefront so that everyone is aware of what to do immediately if something does go wrong. And I think have regular meeting of workplace safety is a very important task because in this part, we all the workers, employers, and all the staff in the company will make sure and be careful for the next time if any accident or safety environment to do the work more peaceful. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Jalisa binti Jamil. My number matric is S64427. Today, I am going to make a presentation. First point is the human research manager must take the step by following efficient disciplinary procedure. Counseling is the most important step taken by a human research manager. Counseling season, this will be conducted by giving talks or conversation. Usually, counseling will be carried out alone without the intervention of others. This is so that the employee understands that the main purpose of this talk is to have a heart-to-heart conversation with the employee calmly and without a coercion. Based on the story, Sham should see Stephen for counseling first. Sham had to ask about Stephen's father-in-law the law and how it might compare with the law where he worked now. Sham had to proceed with another step if Stephen did not want to reveal any information. According to Donovan Che, 2020, the Industry Relation IR department will organize a conciliation meeting between the employee and the employer. At this meeting, an IR officer will act as the mediator between the two parties in hope that the matter can be settled amicably. Legal representation is not allowed at the conciliation meeting. The next step is the Human Research Manager is responsible for creating written documentation if counseling is unsuccessful. The two companies involved should agree to written the paperwork so that there will be no dispute in the future. Therefore, the Human Research Manager had to enter into a contract between Stephen and Syarikat Zumaju Sinahan Berhad, stating that Stephen would not share any secret information about their company with his father-in-law. According to Donovan Che, 2020, in the event settlement cannot be achieved at the conciliation meeting, the matter will be referred to the Minister of Human Resources, who has the discretion to decide whether or not to refer the matter to the industrial court. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today I will continue to present the case study of question number 2. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurwanda binti Abdul Fattah, metric number S64536. As we see on the study case, Stephen will face a few procedures if we caught from the culprit. After the first and second process, the third action should be giving a finding warning. This is happened when Stephen's action are determined to be suspect, and his father-in-law is awarded the same tender that Syarikat Zumaju SDMHD is attempting to obtain. Based on Chai Janchi, Fadila Ismail and Muhammad Asad Khan article on 2022 explained that sending warning letter from the upper management to the employee who violated the rule and regulation that has been set. Lastly is dismissal. This is happening when the employee is not abiding by the regulation outlined in the organization's documents. If Stephen found disclosing organizational information to his father-in-law, Zumaju SDMHD has the power to fire him. Based on Chai Jansin, Fadila Ismail and Muhammad Asad Khan article on 2022, explained that if the previous steps are not able to resolve the problem, then termination of the employee might be the only option. That's all I can share on this presentation. I hope that the explanation will be clear. That's all from me and thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Ali binti Yusuf. My number matric is S64245. Termination may leave one feeling unappreciated, unfair and discard. While quitting a job can often be an emotional process, your perspective may be profoundly impacted by how and why you do it. Almost always being fired result in a bad emotional experience. Therefore, there can be repercussion if human resources fire the employee. First, firing will affect possibilities for employment in the future. The stigma associated with termination may make it more difficult or Stephen to get employment in the future. Despite being the section leader of Syarikat Zumaju Sinahan Berhad, he will have a hard time finding another employment that matches his qualifications. Depending on the circumstances of his termination, his confidence can be affected. Even though the firing comes with an implicit judgment for their performance, Stephen must yet make an effort to portray it favorably. He must apply the lesson from his previous experience and begin his job search with a positive outlook. Stephen might experience financial difficulties as a result of the new resources manager's decision to terminate his employment, simply because his employment at Zumaju company was abruptly ended. He will have trouble locating another job that matches his abilities. The most significant concern is that he will experience an issue with daily spending
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nadia binti Muhammad Nazir. My number matrix is S64333. Today, I would like to continue my friend's point, which is question 3. Additionally, he is unable to feed his family, especially if a newborn is present, which necessitates him spending more on milk, diapers, and other necessities. If he does not find another employment soon, he will also have trouble meeting his other financial obligations, such as his monthly housings and loan payment. It will be difficult for him, especially when it comes to paying off debt or making credit cards payments. In the event that something were to happen to his family, such as sickness or accidents, Stepper would also be covered by the company's insurance for health benefit for both he and his family. As a result, he may be facing financial difficulties and rising medical expenses. By Mati, 28 June 2018, being fired from your job can be both humiliating and terrifying experience. Regardless of the reason why your employer terminated you, you might feel like you fail yourself and the company. The terrifying part comes from the fear that you will never get another job. Plenty of people are fired, and it does not affect their ability to get another job. Employers look much more favorable on people who were fired from a job than those who quit without having another job lined up.